Creative carpentry, working with wood, is a trade as old as time itself. And Stephen Tiller knows his trade. He's a master furniture maker, a carpenter, artist, and engineer all in one. Stephen plies that trade at his Northern California studio, Reclamation Art and Furniture. Using custom tools, Stephen carves and creates one-of-a-kind pieces.
Stephen, I love this piece. This is a headboard.
Yeah, this is a headboard for a king-size bed, and it's made out of this Urban Harvest Claro walnut.
Can we lift it up?
Yeah, if you help me stand it up, I'll show you.
Oh my gosh.
So,
wow.
I know this seems really, really large, but there's a process in it.
A process that Stephen guides each step of the way. What starts with a design on paper is brought to life, cut by cut, board by board, carve by carve. But it all begins with lumber that's harvested from locations far different than your usual forestry site.
This is local harvest material, so it came from downtown Sacramento, and it's called California black walnut or Claro walnut, what it calls urban harvest, which is inner city trees. They're either storm damaged or diseased, or the city needs to take them down for some reason.
Trees like this one, a giant but dying decades-old walnut that this homeowner must remove before it falls. Stephen and a team of arborists and wood-cutting sawyers are hard at work, taking the walnut down branch by branch. It's a science and a skill.
You take trees that have, for all intensive purposes, fulfilled their purpose. They have to come down and you give them new life.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a really rewarding part to see something not end up as firewood or going into a landfill, and then have it take on its second life in a fantastic piece of furniture. It's fun. The guys that climb the trees and disassemble them and take them down in pieces, they analyze the whole tree before it comes down. They figure out how they want to cut it so that it makes the best lumber when it comes down. It's a complete process, and they care about what they're doing, and they love it, and that's why they're doing it.
Robert Beauchamp is a sawyer. Trees are cut, processed, dried, and displayed at his Zamora mill. Robert and Stephen Tiller work hand in hand in today's harvest, and many of Stephen's boards come from Beauchamp's mill. It's a location filled with the wonders of wood.
When you see something like this, do you already see what you want to do with it? Do you see your furniture and art in the wood?
Yeah, I see it in the raw material. So I think that a lot of artists have the ability to visualize something in place before it's created.
Stephen's ability to transform hardwood into heirloom pieces is a craft that he has long perfected. And transforming wood from an old fence to this stunning wall decor in his shop could be a metaphor for the transition in his life that brought him to creative carpentry.
My life has been carpentry since I was younger, but most of that has been construction and home building, and I've been toying with furniture and building fine furniture pieces for a long time. And then in 2008, when the economy started to take this huge downfall, I had to figure out something new to do. There weren't any jobs out there. I had to create one. So over a process of time, I ended up creating this business.
Many of Stephen's custom pieces have brought him national recognition from collectors and commercial projects. His tables and benches are used in several Northern California restaurants. He's even created the conference table for the NBA Sacramento Kings.
I think that the recognition is wonderful, and it's not something that I think a lot of people that go out and they say, you know, look at me, look at me, look at me. And when it's turned the other way and people are saying, that's good stuff, we really like it, thank you, it's a totally different sensation.